Hello, everyone. I, like much of the rest of the world last night, eagerly watched the English vote for the EU referendum. And the United Kingdom has voted to leave the European Union. The Brexit vote has passed. Already, these things are being felt globally. There are massive market shifts. The sterling pound has fallen to its lowest level since the 1985 miners' strike, which crippled that country economically in 1985. Scotland has decided to revisit its bid for independence. They very famously voted to remain a part of Great Britain in the 2014 elections. And perhaps most troubling of all, Sinn Féin in the Republic of Ireland says that they have no economic or sovereign right now to Northern Ireland. There's even rumor of Ireland extending Irish citizenship to those who live on the Rock of Gibraltar. We could be witnessing the beginning of a historic shift and collapse. That Great Britain, as we know it, may not be intact after all of this is over. England, indeed, may stand alone. It reminded me of the epilogue to Henry V. Not the longest or most famous speech in this play, but it has some words that were ringing in my ears last night. Thus far with rough and all unable pen, our bending author hath pursued the story. In little room confining mighty men, mangling by starts the full course of their glory. Small time, but in that small most greatly lived this star of England. Fortune made his sword, by which the world's best garden he achieved, and of it left his son imperial lord Henry VI, in infant bands crowned King of France and England. Did this king succeed? Whose state so many had the managing, that they lost France, and made his England bleed, which oft our stage hath shown. And for their sake in your fair minds, let this acceptance take. The words that rang truest to me, whose state so many had the managing, that they made his England bleed. We have reached a very strange point in history, where facts and the truth seem to no longer be important. That when confronted with facts, so many would much rather believe the lie. And if a deeply xenophobic and deeply uninformed electorate in a country like the United Kingdom can bring about what is so obviously and so clearly a staggering mistake, how does that bode for our own country? So much of us are being ripped apart by this demagogue called Donald Trump. And so many of us cannot fathom a way that he could succeed. Last night was a clear example of exactly how. That the portion of the world that does not care about facts will be there on polling day. And it makes me deeply worried that they will make our America bleed. Until tomorrow, cheers.